Hello and welcome to another purveyor of light Photoshop and Lightroom tip today. Not so much as a tip as more of passing on information that I found out about, and it's also a pet peeve of mine, and so I wanted to discuss it with you guys and bring it to your attention because this is becoming all too common today with a lot of the companies, and it really does piss me off. The way they do it, they become sneaky and behind the scenes, and they figure people don't notice. And I just don't like companies that do business this way. Okay, so what am I talking about? Okay, Photoshop, Lightroom, even Lightroom Classic, so forth. The Adobe products that use the cloud, right? They offer the ability to put pictures in the cloud and so forth and so on. Well, they just introduced a thing where they have the right to send your pictures, scan them, analyze them, so that they can train their AI programs and the things that they're doing about AI processes and everything, which I don't have a problem with. But I do have a problem when you take it upon yourself as Adobe to say, hey, I'm not even going to ask you. I'm just going to turn that feature on and I'm going to start analyzing and using your photos, instead of letting it be a opt-in versus a opt-out, right? In the case we are talking about, we have to go physically in and dig through their system and go find the setting and turn it off if we don't want Adobe using our photos. And that's the part that is my pet peeve, okay? I don't have any problem with opt-in, okay? If Adobe popped up a message and said, hey, would you let us use your photos for analyzing our AI processes? I'd have no problem if they asked. But the fact of the matter is, they didn't ask. They just turned around, turned it on, and said, hey, you don't need to know what I'm doing, right? That to me is just bad business, okay? So I'm going to show you here because I think everybody, when you think about it, your photos are kind of like a private matter, all right? And Adobe may not do anything, underhanded with your photos or anything else like that. But the point is, at this point, because they went through the fact of you have to opt out of it, okay, that makes me have a bad taste in my mouth. So, okay, so this is an article I brought up real quick from Petapixel. And as you can see, it's regarding this issue that Adobe may be using yours to train their AI. And again, I don't have a problem with it. I just have a problem with the way they're conducting it, that they do it behind the scenes. You don't know about it, and you didn't agree to opt in on it. Okay, that's my problem. So, anyhow, with that said, they're going to make it difficult for you to turn around and even find out that if it's turned on or turned off. And so here's the seasons you have to jump through. So first thing, go up to your cloud thing here and click on that and open up your cloud software that's running, okay, in your PC. Then I want you to go to the account, and then I want you to turn around and go to Adobe account, okay? What's that going to do? That's going to open up a web browser, and it's going to turn around and go to your account page on Adobe. So you can't do it within Photoshop. You can't do it within Lightroom. You got to go here to the web page to do this. Okay. So now that we're here inside the account on that web page, we need to go up to Account and Security. And then from Account and Security, we have to go to Privacy and Personal Data. Okay? And this is what you're dealing with. You have to turn these off, especially this one here, content analysis, okay? You need to turn this one off. By default, they're going to be on. You'll notice that both of mine are off. That's because I went in and turned them off. Okay? So this is the area. This is the most important. Turn it off. Unless, of course, you don't have a problem with them analyzing and not telling you what they're doing and doing it all in the shadows. completely up to you. It's your choice. But I recommend you go in and turn these features off. Okay? Just on principle alone, because it just seems like every corporation, every business, everywhere is taking more and more of our privacy away, not even asking permissions, and then using our data and our things, our pictures, without any permission, And to me, that's just not right. So this week's kind of a personal rant, and I apologize for ranting, but this is something that I'm sensitive about because I don't like it when a company, makes you opt out without, it makes a big difference being opt in, right? Opt in means you voluntarily said, sure, analyze my photos all you like. Take all my photos and analyze them, right? That's different than just assuming they have the right to do it. Okay? Now, I'm sure in their legalese somewhere in some license file, I'm sure they go, well, we are well within our legal rights to do this. And I'm sure we agreed to something a long time ago, and their Adobe lawyers will go, hey, we're up on the up and up. I go, okay, but I don't like it. So we're not going to have a normal video this week. I apologize for that, but I want to get this word out to everybody, because if you care at all about your pictures and that and your privacy and things like this, turn this off, okay? And then, maybe you want to turn around and email Adobe and say, hey, if you're going to do business with me, you have to do business ethically. And that means opt in, not having to come in here and opt out of the recognition. So, okay, guys, that's my rant. I apologize. Wednesday, we'll have a regular video in place. So, you guys take care, and I'll talk to you later.